We were just talking about that that thing that we just saw. We also pulled out another piece of film from You Were Never Lovelier.
Oh, yeah.
And that was what year?
Oh, that was 10 years before Funny Face, yeah.
Yeah.
10 years.
Gee. Yeah. Is there any, I was going to say, is there any way that a person who knows what he's looking for would see differences in you 10 years apart in your dancing style?
I don't know about the styles so much. I think this particular thing here was pretty well advanced. Some of the earlier ones I can see a change, you know, before that, because you know there were years before that too, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, oh yeah. And I remember in this particular thing, this is at in Adolphe Manjou's office in this thing, versus Hart, and I was trying to sell him a bill of goods because I wanted to work for him. Yeah. And I think maybe it's some of that dialogue in there, I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah, I think it opens with him.
It does. It does. I don't know how much it used. But anyway, you know, the whole idea was to make good so I could go get out and get to his daughter, who was Rita Hayworth. And you know, that's a good reason to want to get out and find Rita Hayworth. Oh,
yes,
beautiful.
Yes. I didn't realize she was Manjou's daughter. Right? Well, that's a scoop. Yes. Let's take a look at that right now. It's amazing.
Thank you.
It really looks like magic. I'm just so glad that you didn't do those on live television. We did them on film, so they're around. It's really nice to be able to see it tonight after all that work. What did Manju sit there through all of that?
Oh yeah, yeah. There was one during rehearsals of that thing where I hit him on the head. Getting it ready a couple of times, 2 or 3 rehearsals, and I hit him pretty hard on one of them. And he said, "Hey, you don't have to be so realistic about it." Put a certain...
You remain friends even?
Oh, yeah, bless his heart. He was a wonderful man.
How long did that one take now?
Well, that was a day and a half maybe, or something like that. I think we didn't do it all in one day. You mean just that dance?
Just the dance part. Yeah.
I was in a hurry to get out and see Rita Hayworth, you know. I couldn't stay
spend too much time in there. You told me during the break, or when it was on, now I forget which, you said, I've seen that before, where the cane one...
Oh, yeah. See, as I say, this is 10 years before, and I used to love to throw things into containers. I'd take a cane and throw it across the room into an umbrella stand or something, and I did it in this number. Mm-hmm. And then the one we did before that, I did it also, you know, on that bullfight thing, because I had to use it for a sword, and we used. But anyway, it struck me funny to see him following each other. I never liked repeating tricks too close to each other.
I think 10 years apart you can be forgiven.
Yeah, I hope so.
We have a station break and then we'll be back.
So nonchalant.
We're back, and it seems like we've gone an awfully long ways into this show without your vocalizing. And that may only be... Well... There's no one who sings like me, and there's no one who sings like you. And,
I'll drink to that.
We have our choice. So I thought since I'm here every night, it would be nice if you, warbled something, as they say in disc jockeydom.
Well, I'm in splendid voice tonight. I mean, I love it.
Are you?
What did I say? I'll, of course, you know.
Sure. Okay.
What?
You don't have to get up or anything.
Maybe I'll just sit here. And then we'll sing one of these things that we had. Let's see.
Okay.
It was the first one. Jerry Kearns and Dorothy Fields' Fine Romance, right?
Oh yes.
A fine romance with no kisses, a fine romance, my friend. This is, you're calmer than the seals in the Arctic Ocean. At least they flap their fins to express emotion. A fine romance with no clinches. A fine romance with no pinches. You're just as hard to land as the Ile de France. I haven't got a chance. This is a fine romance. A fine romance. My good woman, my strong, able-bodied woman. You never like the orchids, you don't give them a glance. No, you like cactus plants. This is a fine romance. A few vocal acrobatics with a couple of the lyrics in one spot. Did anybody notice it?
You're going to hate yourself for a month, aren't you?
Well, I'll worry about it. I can't remember what I said in one spot. But
Well, I'll tell you
I
what.
love the song.
If you feel you made a slight mistake, then you probably would want to rectify that by singing some more a little later in the show.
Yeah, I'll try.
Before we do that, you're talking about. I remember the last time we were on, we talked a bit about your mother, who is in good health, I hear.
She's
and
very well. Yeah, she's really very well. She's speaking of retirement. You know, she wanted me to retire at the age of 35. Yeah, she told me that. You know, my mother, incidentally, if people don't know, she's 93. She's a riot, absolutely. She's wonderful. She really knocks me out sometimes. She comes up with funny things. Anyway, she wanted me to retire. I asked her why, and she said, well, you started when you were 4, and I think when you get to be 35, you will have worked enough, and because a lot of people start later than that, and she had it all worked out. And I said, well, that'd be a good idea. Anyway, I didn't. That was that. But
35.
She was 35. It was a great idea. But anyway, I was thinking of something. The other day, you know, she's had these accidents. She has a walker that she uses. She calls it her friend. This walker, when you know, ladies.
One of those aluminum. Yeah.
My mother only weighs about 90 pounds, and she's very frail and lovely looking and all that kind of thing. But anyway, she's got this walker. So she's walking out there on the terrace of the house. She's staying with me, as I told you. She has a part of the house to herself and that kind of thing. And she was out having her walk in the afternoon. So I walked out about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had a drink in my hand, an old-fashioned, carefully fixed it. You know, and I had a handful of something to munch on. Walked out. I said, "Hi, Mom." I said, "Hi." She said, "Oh, Sonny." She called me Sonny. I'm fine. I'm fine. I said, I'm fine. I just it was just one thing. I mean, I got sore back. I said, I don't know how it happened. I did have a sore back, but I guess it comes from picking up a paper or something. You know, like you throw, everybody's throwing their back out. Anyway, my back was out. And I said, I've got a sore back. I said, it's all your fault, too, Mom. I said, if you hadn't had me take all those dancing lessons, I mean, look what I've got now, a sore back. And she said, what have you got in that other hand there? And I said, well, these are some nuts. She said, nuts to you. And she went off with her little and you just cracked me up. Then she turned around and she realized what you said. I said, oh, very good.
Very good, Mom. But she gives you a hard time. I guess.
She's with it, you know, she's great.
And she's forgiven you for not retiring at 35, I assume. By this time.
She's after me now, though, you know.
Again, she's at it again.
Sonny, you're not going to dance again, are you? I said, Mother, you better not.
I'm glad she allowed you to stay up late and come here tonight.
I'm glad she let me come here, right?
That's nice.